gets all the information, the other doesn't.
That would be awesome.
And then the best is they let the first one go that had nothing, but they throw the other guy in jail.
I think they're both fucked. Now, the whole world is getting on board. Finally, thank God someone's listened to our goddamn podcast while we were off the air.
Yeah.
The U.S. has said they're acting as if they're treating this as if both of them are American citizens. That's how the U.S. said it.
Yeah.
Well, shit, if Canada had done that back in the beginning, if we treated them like they were Canadian citizens, it would have probably helped a lot. 3 years ago.
We wanted to treat them like they were fucking Chinese citizens.
We could take a lesson from these guys down south, I tell you. So the U.S. is trying very hard to do Trudeau's job for him. Thankfully, someone is. These guys have just, the poor bastards, they have families here, like, just wondering what's going on. This isn't just two random dudes. Like, we managed to make a joke out of them, but these are people with families who've been rotting in a prison since before we started this podcast. No, just after.
Yeah.
But as long as we've been doing the podcast, essentially, they've been rotting in a Chinese jail with no help from anybody. No charges against them. No help. No access to consular services. Nothing. Just absolutely ridiculous.
It's just insane. Like I cannot believe that this has been able to go on. Like I don't understand.
While ordinary business goes on in China as if nothing's happening.
Well, China, that makes sense. I just don't understand how we as a country are just, like I said, I don't understand how Trudeau is just standing there with his fucking fist up his ass, which we all know fits too loosely. Just doesn't care. Doesn't do anything. He says, China, we should talk about this. China says no, and you just say, okay. I don't understand this concept. I just don't get it.
I never have. No. If that's not reason to not elect the fucking guy, I don't know what is, but I don't know. He's got a horseshoe up his ass.
Yeah.
Just absolutely ridiculous. Just before I leave Canada, I'll tell you my coronavirus news, kids. Just this is the only coronavirus story I picked up on. It's the only one I give a fuck. 20 active cases in Nova Scotia right now. 20 active cases in Nova Scotia right now is a news story. This is not it's 20. Come on. What are you guys doing? If your fucking virus can't take out more people than a fucking crazy dentist dressed like a cop, then it's not news.
I don't. I had a rant about COVID, and oh my god. Okay, so I got into a little bit with somebody when they were complaining about.
Hey,
it's gonna get you. I just, it started off somebody posting questions about like the new variant and how everybody's, the zealots going on saying that, people should be thrown in jail if they're caught outside their house and just all types of outlandish shit. And so I posed the question. I just said, can you show me any stats whatsoever or any documentation of any sort that says that any of the 100 and something variants that are out there right now, if you can show me how just one of those is as equal to or more deadly than the strain that we're currently dealing with, I will be happy to listen to you.
They're not, though. Isn't each variant weaker?
Well, that's just it. They're not releasing much information about it. They say that it is much easier to catch, but the symptoms are dramatically less.
Yeah.
And the hospitalized visits are dramatically down. The deaths are dramatically down. All the numbers are down. The only numbers that are going back up again are the asymptomatic cases, which has skyrocketed.
But that's everybody, though. We're all asymptomatic.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm so sick of this conversation. I'm so sick of repeating the same words over and over again, which is just quite simply, this is fucking retarded.
It is.
There is no excusing this anymore. There's none whatsoever. The fear of I'm going to leave this as a phenomenal example. My mother is a one of those people where if she gets COVID, she will fucking die. Hey, Alex Whiteley, what's up, brother? How you doing? You just came up in our chat. Do you have notice that?
I did not notice. What was what?
He just came up in our chat. Our comments.
Where is our chat? Where's our comments? Comments. There we go. All right, chaps. Very nice. Hello.
I can't message back. Only you can, apparently.
What? Why can't you message back?
I can't message back in private chat. I can't do.
I think I'm allowed to. I think I have to let you. I have to give you permission or something. I don't know how this works. So there's 100 and some variants now. The last I heard was 57. I didn't even know there was 100.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm going to quickly look it up just so I can be positive about this one. But I just don't get. I just none of this is making sense. Like, no. They're sending, children. Oh, I know the point. Fuck it. The point I was going to make. My mother is those people. She's got the health issues enough where if she were to get COVID, there is a 99% chance she will fucking die.
Right. Mine too.
So. Now, I do business back in Milton. Once or twice a month for my sharpening. And, I mean, and I do it. I work out of the garage at my mom's house, and it's a pretty simple situation. I go over there and I don't go in the house.
Uh-huh.
Wow. That is such a, I mean, but if you look at the literally the commercials, like the commercials in Canada that they're showing for COVID is insane. Like, it's like, I don't feel any symptoms and it doesn't affect me. Well, when you do this, that means it shows an old person in his fucking senior's home on an air ventilator thing dying.
Yeah. Don't go to old folks' homes. I agree.
Yeah. There it is.
Unless you're an old person who doesn't have COVID, then you can go.
Yeah. See how simple that was? If your child goes to school and if your kid, I don't give a fuck what age he is, if your kid is in school and he's got the sniffles because it's fucking allergy season coming up and he's got the sniffles, and if the school deems that they have to send that child home. So this kid is not only losing out on education, losing out on school, on the social aspect, all that stuff, losing out on all that because of the sniffles. But
if your kid's sick, keep them home. That's the way it should always be.
Yeah, but you don't send them home just because they have a sniffle. That's not the way colds work. You don't just keep your kid home for the simple fact.
If your kid's sick and you think he should stay home, great. If your kid's not sick, he should be in school with the other kids learning.
Right. Exactly. I'm just so...
Keeping healthy people at home makes no sense. We've never done that. And yes, if you're sick, stay home. I don't care if it's COVID or anything. Don't get me sick. I need my money. I can't be sick too. I work much harder than you. I don't even know what you do, but I do it better and harder. I work 20 hours a day starting tomorrow. No, Thursday. No. Anyway, 20 hours a day I'm going to be working. I can't afford to be sick. So if you're sick, stay home. I should not have to stay home. I'm not sick. Of course, I work. And all those people who think I don't know what I'm talking about, guess what? I do now. I'm following the science. Really? Because I am the science now, fuckers. I can't say where I work, but I work somewhere where I know what's going on. I work somewhere where nobody's wearing a mask. I'll tell you that.
So you have 3 main variants. Okay. And each variant has multiple other variants inside of each variant.
Yeah. Okay. That's other diseases.
So the UK one has 23 mutations. And here the wording on this is just genius. This variant might be associated. So I'm going to accentuate certain words. This variant might be associated with an increased risk of death compared to other variants, but further research is needed.
Sure. Yeah, of course it is.
The South African variant, which has multiple mutations, they actually can't even keep up with how many there are. There's no evidence that this variant causes more severe disease due to COVID. And the Brazil,
that's not exciting at all in any way. Then who?
The Brazilian variant has 17 mutations, including 3 in the S protein. Some evidence suggests that this variant might be less vulnerable to antibodies generated by previous COVID-19 infection or a COVID-19 vaccine.
I don't even know what that means. It might. Sorry, I was busy on a text from another bunch of people who want to do stuff with Eric and Gord during season 4, and that's dope. So this one may be less vulnerable to
the antibodies or a vaccine.
Well, so, yeah, because that's how variants work.
I can't believe that this is. I just can't believe this is real. Like, if you ever wondered about if the dumbing down of society exists, look at where we are.
Well, it's not irregardless.
Irregardless is a perfect example. This isn't just the fact of this. It's not the dumbing down. It's the retardation of continents. And it's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Like, the fact that our own government has these laundry list of shit that there's protocols that they're supposed to do for just such a thing, and they literally ignored all of it, tells you everything you need to know.
This story made me want to hit this wine right out of the bottle.
How's that going for you?
It's pretty good. I think it's got coronavirus in it.
That's not the face of a good wine.
That is not refreshing at all.
Alex, you always got a shout out, buddy. You are amazing. You and the You Suck crew are just awesome.
That is terrible. I'm not going to name them online. Ooh.
So, yeah.
That is right. I want some variants of that.
How about a variant that tastes good? How about you try that?
That was rough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it anymore. But I still don't see anything happening to the contrary. Like, everyone seems fed up. I know there's some protests getting bigger, but there doesn't seem to be anything really changing.
No, nothing's changing whatsoever. It's just.
And there's still the people going, well, I just want to follow the science. I'm just listening. Well, thank you but you don't work in the industry. Well, I do. And guess what? I'm part of the quality control now. I literally do quality control. I package them. After I go to the bathroom. I package them with my hands.
My bare hands after I pick my nose.
Every 49th one gets rubbed on my balls. No, that's not true. None of that's true, except for the fact that, yeah, I package masks. I can't say where or why. But guess who's not wearing masks? All the scientists at my work who make masks. I shouldn't say more. They're not helping. We don't.
We all know.
We
retarded.
They don't do that. It says right on the box. I know. I make the boxes. You see that's what happens when you're messing with Eric and you go, well, I will just listen to the people that do this for a living. I'll fucking go become one just to be a dick about
it. For no other reason than just to rub it in your fucking face.
Nope. Now I'm the guy who makes the masks. So guess what? I know what's up and you don't. And I was right. It would be great if I had started there and it turned out I was wrong about everything. I was like, oh, holy shit. These masks do a lot of serious fucking shit. I'm really glad I got this job and it opened my eyes. Everybody put on your masks.
Nope.
It's not how it works. It didn't go quite that way.
No, it did not.
Sorry. But it's not about the mask. I don't care about the mask. You want to wear a mask? Wear a mask. I'm not wearing a mask. You want to wear a mask? Good. Go do it. I don't care if it feels good. Do it. But just stop with the. Can we go back to the world? Let's open businesses. Let's forget it. Let's just forget it. Let's just fucking leave it. I don't care. I don't want people punished anymore. Where did you go? Where are you going?
Who? I'm right here.
Gord.